everyone. Welcome to today's Let's Create event. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, today we're gonna be looking at adding objects into the Banter blocks world by using just JavaScript. So we won't be even touching Unity today. So to start, there is the Banter JavaScript documentation. So how you get to that, just go to BanterVR.com and you would click the docs tab right here. And right over here, it says SDK JavaScript reference. So all the JavaScript documents is here. And the nice thing is you could always use this page as a reference guide if you are using any AI to help with coding. I personally don't know much with JavaScript, so I'll probably be relying on AI to help me out today. So we will use this, and the next step in order to get a Banter block world ready, what you could do is make a duplicate of the main Banter block world. So what we do is open a new tab, just go to bb.ban.ing, and this is the regular world. If you drop a portal to it, it just takes you to that Banter block world. And what you could do is use Control I, actually, I think, yeah, Control U. So Control U to open up your HTML. And as you can see here, it already has some stuff in it, which is a scene with the HTML to add the YouTube player. So there's a YouTube player in there already. But what we want to do is just to grab the asset bundles from this link here. So what we would do, I'll just open my text editor. I personally use VS Codium, but you could use Notepad, Notepad++, or I don't know, VS Code, anything like that. Probably just create a new document. Let's see. Script.js.
One little question on a lot of these HTMLs I've been seeing, they have Cloudflare listed at the bottom.
Yeah.
Like say something like that. Okay.
Yes, so every single time when you open a Banter link to look at the HTML, you would always see this Cloudflare thing at the bottom. So that's just something that I think the Banter server automatically adds to all the worlds. That's just for, I think, tracking analytics and stuff like that. It's just for like Banter's internal use. So if you do see that, it's just gonna be there. Like, I don't think you could remove it or anything. So, but that's the part that you don't need to copy into your own thing if you're starting it, because it'll add one world automatically anyway. So, okay. So what we would do, we would first go to the SideQuest website, and then click on groups, and then from here you could create a new group. So I'll just name it tests Banter block. BlockBuster, I think that's what it's called. Let's see. BlockBuster. Same thing for the tagline, anything you want. And now in this page, you just have to go to the Banter tab. And what we would do is just click the Host of SideQuest button. So now you have this active URL, which is gonna be your world. There's no HTML or the Boost script yet, so we'll create those. So first of all is the HTML. So we wanna just create a new index.html. So I'll just create one here. New text document. Just name it index.html. Yes. So now I have this. I can open it with my text editor. And from here, in order to redirect this to the proper asset bundles, there are two ways to do it. You could either go here and download the asset bundles, which is like bb.ban.ing slash, I think it's gonna be banter.windows. So no, windows.banter actually. Windows.banter. Sorry? Yeah, so windows.banter, and yeah, it's gonna download, but we are not gonna do it this way because we could just redirect your HTML directly to the world that is already up. Why I prefer doing this way is in case if there's something that gets updated to the main one, yours would also automatically get updated. So you don't have to um, worry about having to re-upload your asset bundles again later on. Since this is a official banter world, they are going to be doing some upkeep on it. Um, but in case you do want to upload your own, you could just do it this way. So bb.banting slash banter.windows and also for the Android it's windows.banter and also android.banter. Um, so now how do we get the proper link from our HTML? So what we're gonna do is also in here. So let's see if I can find that part about the asset bundles. Let's see. Yeah, so if you search for assets in this JavaScript document here, it does show you ways to get that. So this is one of them. Make sure that I got it correct. Yes, might not even be in here. Which is fine. Just one sec. Let me playing piano, Barry. I can hear it. If you could mute yourself, please. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna use this AI world as an example. So when we made the AI worlds, we have the same HTML which redirects you to the main one. So let's say if I take this one and look at the source code for that world, as you can see, this is the method of redirecting your world to a specific asset bundle that is not within your current domain or your current URL, if that makes sense. So what we will do is copy this in my text document, paste that, and instead of WB, which is the world builder, we're gonna do the BlockBuster. So BB and then change that to BB as well. So as soon as I upload this onto my group, that particular world would become the banter block world. So that's what we're gonna do now. And I don't think there's anything else we need. If you like to have a more proper HTML setup, you could always close them as well. I don't think it's really necessary, but just for cleanliness sake, I also like to do it. Or else you could just have the first line. That's gonna be good enough. So I'll save that, and then in SideQuest page, we just have to upload, and then upload that exact HTML. Basically now we have our banter worlds or banter block worlds already. So you guys don't have to come with me. I'm just gonna put it on my screen just to show that it's working. So I'll either type that in, or I can go to my spaces and find it that way. So I'm just gonna go over there and I'll come right back. Yep, so it is working, as you guys probably see on my screen. So what we would do now is to add the BlueScript document and add the objects to it. So Barry, I'm just gonna megaphone you. So I just want to ask you what exactly you're trying to achieve with this. Then I'll try to do what you wanted to do. Yep. Yep. Right. Yes. Yeah. Please. So yeah. So I can. Yeah, I should be able to download that AI. Yeah. So yeah. So what Barry's saying that he would like to use the AI builder within the Banter Blocks world, but because the overhead on the Banter Blocks world is already quite high, so what Shane recommended is just to load the GLB files uh, into the Banter Block worlds instead of adding the world builder itself into the Banter Block worlds, because it's going to be way too much, way too intensive for, well, especially Quest to handle. So yeah, so if you could send me the link to your world, we can grab that URL. And And while we wait for that, we could also create a bootstrap.js. So I just do that on my desktop for now. Same thing. I could just go to new text document, add that bootstrap.js. Yes. So now we have a empty document. Can also open with my text editor. And from here, we will use it to add the object. So just wait for Barry to send me the link, and then we'll go to that world to grab the URL from the world builder. Because if I'm correct, we might not even need to download any GLB or anything like that, because all those GLBs that got generated by the role builder already has a URL that is hosted on the SideQuest CDN, so you could basically just use that. Oh, okay, perfect. So yeah, so Barry actually already got the GLB file link, which he grabbed from the world builder, so we can just use that directly. Yeah, so it's I'll just download it just so we can look at it. We can just use the link directly as well. It's blocked. Okay, so it's an elephant on some skates. That's cool. All right. So yeah, so we could just use that link directly. So what we would do, I will just give this document. It should be pretty simple, actually. It might even be in here somewhere already. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, this one. Yeah, component. Low 3D models in GLTF or GLB format. So actually, that's already it. That's pretty easy. So I don't even need to use the AI, I don't think. Let's see. Yeah. So what I did is in this document, I just searched for GLB, and it already links me to this Banter GLTF, low 3D model in GLTF or GLB format. It has all these values here, so I'm just gonna copy the whole thing and go to my bootstrap.js, paste that in. But I think I also need to determine the position. Do you not know how to do that? So so unfortunately, Barry, we will be using AI. Okay, so what I would do, I just go to Gemini or whatever. I'll just give this, and then I can just give it some instructions about using the GB. The Banter GLTF component. Just tell it, okay, so I wanted to add this the object the and then give it like a position, let's say 5 at 5 position 5 5 saying the GLTF components saying JavaScript. And then I can also give it the link, so it's just gonna generate the entire thing for me. So I can just link that Barry gave me. So, okay, so I wanted to add this GLB object in the world at position 555 using the Bandit GLTF component, using JavaScript. Give me the script. So, let's see. What it would do is it'll read the document and then give me the output. There you go. It generated it. It's so you could see. Yeah. So always in when we're using JavaScript, we also need like these window dot add event listener stuff, and then like banter scene get instance. So these are also important. Okay. Yeah. So it's local position vector 3555. So that's how you do it. I mean, you could also do it through the HTML way, but I think that's kind of obsolete already. It's a depreciated method, so it's recommended to do everything through JavaScript. So what I would do is I can copy this entire thing, and that's like what it says too. Simply place the script inside a script tag in your banter space HTML file, or it could be in the bootstrap file. So just add that there. I think it'll automatically pick it up if I'm correct. Or we might have to add something in the HTML. We'll see. Because you could also add these directly in the HTML as well if you do choose to. Yeah, so I think I do have to link to the boost script. So let's say, yeah, that's basic HTML. So yeah, it should be like something like script equals JS or something like that. Yeah, so has the here. Yeah, so this one, yeah, in the body, I guess. I can probably put that in the head as well. Yeah, so basically just this little part here, and then put that in our HTML within head. Yeah, so that it knows it's gonna also read from the bootstrap.js. Now here, and as we've seen in the documentation, there's also more options. So if we wanna add a collider, stuff like that, so we could also copy all that into here. So then if we do need to add colliders or make it grabbable, stuff like that, we can use these. So to generate map, we don't need that. We leave that at false. Oh yeah, and also I think we need a comma here. So that Add colliders. Okay, yeah, we can use collider on the elephants. On convex colliders. So that's just mix it, use mesh colliders. Yeah, it would be a mesh collider because it's an elephant, so we'll do true. Is it slippery? It doesn't have to be slippery. We can make it climbable or grabbable. So that would be true. We just leave the other stuff. Okay. Upload that push script into our world as well. So we just go back to our test BlockBuster, and now we could upload the boost script. If I read, yeah. So today instead of the maze stuff, we're looking at how to use the JavaScript to add stuff into the banter blocks because Barry wanted to know how to do that. So okay. And you could probably help me too, because I'll probably run into issues with all this JavaScript stuff. We'll see. Okay, so we uploaded those. So now we have the index and the boost script uploaded. And now let's go over there. I'll just go by myself first, just to make sure it's actually working. But you guys can see on the screen. So okay. Yeah, so it's not working. So I'm pretty sure FireRed would know much better than I do. So what am I missing, FireRed?
I'm not sure because you didn't have any error in the console. Like if you try to rejoin the space after you brought up the console, it's more likely to show a detailed message.
Okay. I just want to make sure I have my setup correct. So as you can see, this HTML here, I put this script src equal the bootstrap.js within the head, right? Is that where I put it?
I mean, it shouldn't really matter where you put it. You can put it in the head, the body, the footer. It should work.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I just want to make sure it's there. So if I do this, then bootstrap.js. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know it's there. But yeah, is that path correct? It should be. Like,
yeah.
if you were to use forward slash.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah, like dot forward slash is relative. Forward slash is not relative. So I think forward slash would actually be worse, whereas dot forward slash should be fine.
Yeah. So it's always from the like the base, basically.
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
it's relative. It's from.
Try it. Yeah. So we could do it like this, and we could look at the. Oh, we'll upload that first. And now if we look at this here. Oh, I forgot to upload the index. That's why that's stupid. Yeah. So yeah, so also because we changed something, we added this in the index. So
yeah.
Index. There we go. Yeah, that was the only thing missing. That's probably it. Yeah, so it's there, and then if I click it, it should, it takes me to it, so that confirms that it's working. Okay, so now let's go back to that world again. So have the dev console, and we can see it populates. Yeah, so can confirm it's working. You guys probably see a little elephant in the screen. So yeah, we'll probably change the scale of it. So let's see. So we could also look at the documents, look for scale. Yeah, so game object.
Transform.
Yeah, transform, okay.
I mean, like, click on the transform thing in the search that came up. I think that might take you to the thing. Like, well, there's transform methods and, like, transform on the left side on the search.
Left-hand side, yeah.
Yeah, they're like, yeah. There's transform, and then there's transform.
You're so close. That's it.
Yeah. Transform methods, like, click on that, or click on transform. Yeah.
There we go. So yeah, so set position, and then set local position. That's the angle, set rotation. Yeah, set local scale. So we could use that. We'll change that. We'll add that here. Like that. Is that correct?
No. You have to define the object first. So you doing constant GLT entity equals new BS.game object. So then you have to do GLTF entity equal like dot set local scale as a separate thing. Or yes, you can do well.
The same format.
Yeah, you can do something like that, but well, you have to have a comma on the line above, and then that might a comma.
Oh, comma. Like
yeah, now that looks syntactically correct. I'm not sure if that will exactly work. It should, but I don't usually do it that way.
I'm not a Drawers.
It's like the newer. So. Yeah, well, that's like the newer way Shane shared of doing it. Whereas most of my scripts do it the older way because it was before the docs got updated with that new way of doing it.
Oh, okay. So then we should do it this way then, if this is the new way
of
doing it.
It's a cleaner way of doing it. It's less code because instead of you having to redeclare what you want to edit and then, like extra lines of stuff, it's a more simple, shorter way of doing it.
Okay. So yeah, so let's see. So now the elephant should be a lot bigger. We'll just set local scale. Yeah, that should be it. Okay, so we'll upload that again. And I'm gonna head over there.
Look at the console. Is there anything in there?
Did he upload the
Weird.
HTML again?
Okay, so that actually did not work. It made the thing disappear, so I'm just gonna...
Yeah, I mean, the message is something I wasn't familiar with. But you can, well, the way I usually do it is like the way that it was suggesting, where you have, like, because you already create a reference to the object, you just reference that object and then you go dot, set local scale or something.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay, yeah, so that's what it used. This is the... Let's copy this.
Oh yeah, local scale,
I
local
have already.
position. I mean, yeah. So that's what different.
Oh,
word than
okay,
what
instead
you
of
used. Yeah,
set.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah. So it's just
yeah.
So basically, just that. Yeah. So we just had the wrong, I guess, syntax. Is this what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just local scale that, and then that's it. Don't even need that. Okay, and let's upload that again. I'll make it lower so then I can test to see if I can grab it as we did the collider and stuff. So let me just do like 2, so it's more reachable, and upload that again. Okay, so now go over there.
Well, that works.
Did he reload himself?
Vanquisher really rejoined everybody.
Hmm.
1 second. Ladies and germs. Okay, so I could not see the elephant when I was there in the headset.
Around, look at the screen. Pony's just gone in your room and he can see it. He's climbed on it. You need to reload it.
You have to rejoin too to see the changes.
Oh, I can rejoin.
Yeah, maybe it catches the HTML, so you might need to come off the site and go back in.
It worked fine for me.
Yeah. So yeah,
As you
it
probably
worked
saw.
for Pony. Barry
Yeah.
couldn't see it for some reason, but he couldn't even hear me either. So I think there's something wrong on Barry's side on his headset. But
Yeah.
He's just gone into another nosy at it.
So yeah, so that's basically how you add an object. And let's say I have multiple objects that.
Did you add a rotation option so they can rotate the object in the space?
Yeah,
I
we
didn't know
could
if I
add the rotation option to it. So same thing if we go back to the documentation. So it's probably just local rotation, I'm guessing. Rotation in degrees. Probably Erkler angles, I'm guessing. So let's see. I'll just ask the AI.
Yeah, the Euler angles is what I'd use.
Euler. It's Euler. Sorry, I couldn't help it. Euler angles. Oh my God.
Okay, thank you, math teacher. Or so how do you say it again? Euler?
Euler.
Euler. Okay, thank you.
Euler.
Yeah, well, this is the nice thing that we have a math teacher here to teach us all the proper terminology.
Yeah, but that's the American terminology. It's Euler. I'm joking. I don't know what it is.
It is like that with a lot of words, so it's annoying.
So Kalima might be able to answer my question. So I never understand in Unity why in programming you use that Euler angles instead of using the rotation. Like why is that the proper way of doing rotation? Do you know?
I should know that, but I honestly don't. I've always meant to look
Okay,
up
that's
at
okay.
that more in depth. I don't know.
Yeah, I can. You know what? I can ask the AIs. So
Yeah, ask the AI.
let's see. Okay, let me ask it to what to do first. By the way, Barry. Is he still in here? Not his camera. No, he's gone.
Behind you.
Oh, there you go. Can you hear me, Barry?
Yep. Yes, I can. Like a City and Sweep
Yeah, because
show.
when I was
He's
in
behind you.
the BlockBuster world, you couldn't hear me. But
I couldn't hear you there, no.
Yeah, that's weird. But Pony is also on Quest. He was able to see the elephant.
Yeah,
when he
I
came
heard
in.
that. That's great.
Yeah.
And climb it.
I will
Yes.
probably
Okay.
reset my headset, figure it out.
Yeah. So yeah.
Thank
so
you
as you
so
can
much
see
for
here.
this.
Yeah, no problem. I'll share whatever code that we have here. So then anybody could just copy and paste it to make it easier. So yeah. So basically, like this, it added the Euler is that what it's pronounced? Euler angles.
Yeah.
So I'll
Rotation.
just add that in here.
It's out of the rotation.
Yeah. So I'll ask the AI, why do we use Euler angles? Okay, the short answer is human readability. So in Banter and the Unity game engine it builds on, there's a big difference between how human understands rotation and how computer calculates it. Here's the breakdown of why we use the local Euler angles instead of just rotation. So Euler angles the human way. Euler angles represent rotation using a standard vector 3, x, y, and z, measured in degrees. So if you want to rotate something quarterly sideways, you instantly know to type 090. It is intuitive, easy to type out in script, and makes logical sense when you read it back later. So there's also the, how do you say this word? Quaternions?
Quaternion.
Correct? So the quaternions, yeah, the computer way. So if you were to use actual rotation or local rotation property in the engine, you can't just pass it 90 degrees. That property strictly expects a mathematical concept called quaternion. So quaternions uses a four-dimensional number system, so x, y, z, and w, to calculate rotation. So to rotate your object 90 degrees on the y-axis using quaternion, the math looks something like this. So it'll be like 0.0 and then like 0.7071. So nobody wants to calculate that by hand. Okay. So basically, yeah, Euler angle is just easier for humans to use, basically just 90 degrees instead of rotation. That makes a lot of sense. The more we know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole gimbal walk thing down too for the quaternions, yeah.
If they just called it
So if we
rotation, it
use
would have made
rotation,
even
it'll
more
be more like-
sense.
Yeah, if they use the word rotation.
Well, there are different kinds of rotation, so it does make sense.
Yeah, so that rotation, quaternion, yeah, so it's just like that. Here, there's the example already. That local. Yeah, because if we search for rotation, let's see what options there are. Rotation, this, the transform. Scene setting. But yeah, so basically, if we are going to use rotation, it just requires some math to actually properly determine what 90 degrees is. So use Euler angles instead. All right, so now we rotated the elephant 90 degrees. We'll probably bring it down a little bit, and then we will update it, upload it again. We could all head over there to climb the elephant. Okay, and I will just put a portal down for everybody so we can all check it out. Yeah, see if you could see it. If you don't see it, just join on me. If we're friends, we should all be friends.
No, we're not friends.
Today, I am talking about let's curate. Okay. Hello. Hello?
Come on, people. Oh my goodness, that's loud. Hello? Hello? Are you real? I think you're real. Are you real?
It's a talk.
Are you real? I think you're real.
This is a talk.
What's this? What is this? What? Oh, we're not supposed to talk?
No, you're meant to sit and
My
listen.
bad. Well, I what am I supposed to be seeing? What is this? Okay, that's a camera.
Just sit and listen. Stop poking.
Who are you?
Hello, children. I feel lightning coming on.
If they're children, just let me know.
They could be or not.
Hello. How you doing? Yeah, you probably can't talk unless you log in.
Okay.
Can y'all hear me?
Running lessons in
Yeah,
block
I can
worlds
hear
can
you.
get very distracting.
Is there a way for me to like search for games?
there's not really much games in here, but there's the back rooms, which is really awesome. You should go check it out. I'll drop a portal for you.
There's some games, but they're all multiplayer
scared
games
for
which
that
you need other
back rooms, bro.
players
It's
to
scary.
play with you.
It's not
Oh,
scary. There's nothing
okay.
really scary in there.
This one's easy.
Although actually, Blackjack you can play by yourself.
Well, they're kids. I don't think they want to play blackjack. Yeah, go into that portal there.
I mean, there's no real money involved. It's banter.
All right.
Is there?
Well, that was fun.
Do you have blackjacks now?
What's next?
Yeah, I've had it for ages.
Okay, that's cool. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go back to the Barry, do you have an other model.glb link for me? Because I want to add a second object using this.
I do. I'll have to look for it. Hang on a sec.
Yeah, no worries. Take your time.
Okay.
Can you actually add the same object twice in different positions?
Oh yeah, that works too. Yeah. Okay. But now I can always change the HTML after. So. An object. At -5, 1, -5. Rotation 180. Object link. Okay. Is Pony still here?
He's just nipped out.
Hello, how are you doing? Yeah, if you're speaking, I don't hear you.
You have to be signed in to be able to speak.
I see an issue with the GLTF thing. It needs an await. For the GLTF .onloaded and stuff to work, the GLTF, you need to add an await before the object thing. You need to do all async.
You're talking about in the HTML or if I'm using the JavaScript method?
Yeah, in the JavaScript method. I'm looking at the thing. I tried pasting in the console here. It didn't actually work. Well, so yeah, I'm looking at a different part than that. Yeah, weird. Oh no, yeah, you're looking at Gemini. Yeah, no, you're not actually looking at the docs. Yeah, because the docs, they, it has, constant object equals model, constant GLTF equals object.add component, blah, blah. But there, you need to have constant GLTF equals await object.add component because you need to wait for the component, otherwise it won't actually add it properly.
Okay,
and then,
you send me the link to the doc of that particular stuff that you're looking at?
Maybe, I think so. Yeah.
But yeah, so as we can see here, in order to add the second object, all it is you just have to do second object like that, and then just constant GLTF entity 2 instead of just GLTF entity, and then yeah, so you could have multiple objects. Okay, let's try that thing. So game object events. Yeah, I did. Yeah, thank you, Barry. Good, so
Can we add a delay before we inject this bull script? Give us a chance to load in, and then
eco await. Let's see. Where do you see that on the docs, FireRat?
I just muted myself. It's right there. Like if you use the link, components and game object events, it's the first thing under the components and game object events link that I sent you. It's not that one. It's components and game object events.
Yeah, the link is not working properly. It's okay.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't like the thing. It often does that, but
okay, here I see.
yeah, that's the one. But click somewhere else and then click on it. Like click on a different thing and then click back on it on the search bar. Like click on Banter Collider events and then click on the other events.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's weird how it does that. Yeah, so there, the GLTF at the top there. That's where you want to add the await. Otherwise, the GLTF.ons don't work because it's not referencing the right GLTF. And so part of the problem, right, is for Kalima and Barry, maybe it was trying to transform the object and do stuff to it before it was loaded, so you need to actually wait for the GLTF to be loaded before you transform it.
Yeah.
Kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Await. I don't see the await part in here though.
There is no await part. You have to add the await part. I'm saying it's on the second line, constant GLTF. It should be constant GLTF equals await object instead of just equals object.
So you were adding that. So the docs is actually wrong then.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It needs to be updated.
Okay.
That needs to have an await there.
Okay. So if we look at here again, then where do we add the await in this?
Well, you could add it before the new. GLTF entity equals await new. But I'm not sure if that actually would make a difference there, because it's a different way of doing it.
Let's see. Object add component, is that what it is? Yeah, these.
Yeah, it's a great idea when loading 3D models. So yeah, it's hopefully that'll actually help.
Okay. Yeah, so just set await. Okay, so now here's the two objects. So 51, negative 151, 90, 180, and then I'll change this to the other link. So copy this. And then I'll put the berries other object. Just this.
You tired, Triffid?
Always.
I was asleep for 8:30 yesterday. My missus kindly took photos of me fast asleep on the sofa. Straight after I sat down from doing that Just Dance with Triffid. Literally, within 20 minutes I was asleep.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, but I would till me till 7 o'clock in the morning.
I do the martial arts from 8 till 2 on a Saturday. So by the time I get home,
Okay, I'm just gonna hop over there first, just to make sure it works. So yeah, you guys can stay here.
That banter object ID thing to scale down or up your whole world that Shane was talking about might actually work. So the ball's there. Should we join? Oh no, he's coming back.
yeah.
Now we just need Barry and Klima to go over to see if it loads in for them.
Yeah.
Waiting for Vanquisher to get back and see if everything works all right.
Okay, so both objects loaded for me, so we could check and see if it works for Kalima and Barry this time with the await.
Ooh, I was
added.
right.
So I'm gonna drop a portal. So yeah, if you guys wanna hop in here, please. Go ahead.
Oh, there's my ball.
Yeah, I thought they were coming back.
There's my elephant. Got my elephant there, my ball there. Cool. Well, Certainly not what I see. We lose Grenade Head a while ago? Yes, we did. Yeah. It's probably doing something fun. All right, well, I don't need to wear the headset to do this. Okay, what happened? I'm not hearing anything anymore. Okay, I guess I'm going to go see you guys again.
Alright, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome to today's Let's Create event.